Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We will get rolling here in just a minute. Got our pre-war mixer break tonight, and that's all we got on the docket. So let me just check the stream, make sure that everything's coming through all right. All right, stream looks good. Let's see. All right, we got audio. All right, so we'll get rolling here. So if you like, feel free to interact in the chat. That should be coming through on YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope. There might be a touch of a lag as it goes between systems and pulls them all here together in this chat, but shouldn't be too long. Looks like we're up to 13 live viewers, so thanks for tuning in. And we'll get this recording going and we'll get started here. Right, we've got our pre-war mixer break up tonight. 85 cards total. We sold 84 and gave one spot away, so every spot gets a card, 60 bucks each. Featuring T205 Cobb, 33 Gowdy, low grade, as well as some T205 Hall of Famers and some other cool cards from the before the Second World War. So some 33, 34 Gowdies, a handful of T206s, some play balls, and we'll get started here as we speak. So if it's your first time joining us, we use random.org for our randomization purposes. Check that out sometime, random.org, lists and more, list randomizer. And so we've got this list with 85 names in it. Make sure we didn't see an empty spot there. Oh, it's just a wider cell, so it's fine. But we'll copy that list of 85 names. We'll paste it into the randomizer, randomize it 3 times. Make sure it's nice and shuffled up. And then we'll paste it right next to our checklist here, which was posted on the site beforehand, so you can see the break numbers there, as well as the name of the player and condition. I'll probably hide that once we get going, because just so we can see everything we need to see. So whoever's name comes out of the randomizer in spot number 1 will get the 1887 Buckner Gold Coin card of Arundel. And whoever's spot name comes out 6 from the randomizer will get the Ty Cobb, and so on. Now, we will read all 85 hits, even though I won't show all 85 names, in order, so you know what you get during this broadcast. But I won't show all 85 cards because that would take us a little bit longer than I think we'd desire. But we will read through all 85 names since this is a pretty limited list, and that way everybody will know what they've got on the broadcast. Then I'll post a sorted list by participant for your reference at any point you like. So without any further ado, we'll get started. So again, we copied that list from here. Also, congrats to Jamin Castleman for winning the free spot in tonight's break. Make sure you get in on those free spot competition or giveaways. Not really competition because it's randomed before our broadcast. But follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram for 2 to 3 ways to enter per break, and that just depends on if I remember to post on Instagram or not. So sometimes it's only 2 ways to enter. But give a spot away in just about every break we do. I say 100 cards or more, but this one we gave one away in as well. So, hey Greg, good to see you in the chat. All right, so we've got our list here. We did start out with a limit of 10 spots per person. We removed that limit this morning since everybody had ample time to buy in. So I think Jeffrey maybe was the only person who went over that 10 spot limit, but again, we removed that this morning, so no big deal there. Thanks to everybody for buying in. It should be a good break. So let's get started. We'll randomize this 3 times and we'll see what you hit. So good luck, everybody. Here, I am going to make this a touch smaller before I random, just so you don't see the cob right off. All right, make it wider. And we'll hide that condition so I've got room to paste. Yeah. All right, so again, random 3 times. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Oops, I didn't mean to keep the formatting. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'll delete this cell so we're lined up 1 to 1. Make this a little smaller. As you can see, we're lined up spot number 1. All right. So, the Buckner Gold Coin, pretty cool set, 1887. Maybe the oldest card we've had so far in any of our mixer breaks, so that's a cool one. N284, if you like the standard catalog numbering system. But that goes to John Forstfeld. So nice, really old hit for you, John. Gold coin chewing tobacco there. Then a few T206 cards. The Weimer goes to Randy Jones. The Clean Out goes to John Dobe. Owen goes to Atori. Feister goes to Jonathan Morrissey. So here's the Feister. Nice Cubs uni there. And then the Cobb goes to Russell Gomes. Get him to focus in on Ty there. Love the T205 set. Just overall design. Really fantastic. The thing about your pre-war cards is sometimes your registration can get pretty off, so the nice clean images are what I really like to look for, and this has got a nice clean focus on it. So PSA 1, but very cool card. Honest long cut tobacco. Few stats, little bio. Very cool hit for you, Russ. Iconic card. One of the best players of all time. And in my opinion, still kind of undervalued. There are a lot fewer T205s out there than a lot of people realize, at least as far as graded, if the pop reports are to be any type of judge. All right. So we've got several Hall of Famers from T205 set coming up, and these aren't really in any rhyme or reason order. I forgot to sort them before I posted the checklist, so this is in the order it was in before. So here's our first Eddie Collins. Now this one's we got 2 Eddie Collins closed mouth variations. So this is the SGC1 example. If we can get it to focus. There we go. All right, There he is. Hello, Eddie. So nice hit for you, Angelo. Got a Hall of Famer to start you off. Bender's also a Hall of Famer, and that goes to John Forstfeld. Got Chaz Bender there. And you can see different advertising on the different backs. So this is Piedmont, which is one of the common. Got an echo. Sorry about that, Russ. Let's see what I can do about the echo. I'm not hearing it on my end. Is anybody besides Russ getting an echo? If you do, just post in the chat and I'll see what I can do to diagnose it. Yeah, it sounds fine in my headset, so I'm not getting one. So sorry about that, Russ. If other people are having one, I'll do my best to figure it out. But if it sounds good to you, also type in the chat so I kind of know. I don't want everybody to be cringing as we go here. But I'm going to continue for now until I see somebody else say they've got a problem in the chat. Now my feedback's on YouTube, so if it's not, if you're getting an echo on Facebook, maybe try watching on YouTube. You can go to the site and if you're on mobile, it'll be a drop down probably like this, and then do live stream, and that should take you to the spot on YouTube to watch it. If you're used to watching on social media, you may not know where that is, but I'm glad you don't have an echo, John, so we'll keep rolling. If you got an echo on another platform, try out YouTube because I know it's coming through clear. All right, Joe Tinker's up next. That goes to Mark O. There we are. So, Mr. Cub. Got a couple of good Cub cards in here for you Cubby fans out there. But Joe Tinker, nice hit for you. SGC 1.5. One of my favorite cards in this set is the next one, Christy Mathewson. Goes to Russ Gomes. So second big hit for you, Russ. Sorry you're having audio issues, but at least you're hitting some home runs in the break, man. So again, SGC 1.5 on the Mathewson. I think most of these are Piedmont on the Hall of Famers through here. And here's our next Collins. Again, mouth closed variation. That goes to Michael Wolf. SGC 1.5 on this Collins, which there you have it. Really do like the Collins. Red background. Nice little emblems around her. Very good, solid design. We will look at a couple of the raw cards as we roll through here for some more of these T205s. I think we got 3 more we'll look at, but we will be rolling through a bit more of the list, so I'm going to make this a little bigger. Whoop. right, we've got Schultz goes to Ben Helms. Kraus goes to John Dobe. Barry goes to Angelo Torello. Uh, Tannehill goes to Dan Ballard. McConnell goes to J.R. Scobie. Now, the condition on these raw commons are kind of all over the board. You can see the condition listed on the checklist, but this is one of the nicer looking ones. So McConnell, can really clean image there. Very nice card. We've got White goes to Chris Felderman. Hey Mike, good to see you in the chat, man. Doing well. Doing well. Got Street goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Here's the Street. We've got Gardner goes to Russell Gomes. Walter goes to Ben Helms. Austin goes to Rich Anton. Needham goes to John Farstfelt. Richie goes to Dan Ballard. Crow goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Herzog goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Beck goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Overall goes to Angelo. McIntyre goes to Marco. Rulebach goes to Angelo. Sheckard goes to Jeffrey Gahn. John Miller goes to Michael Swafford. Bairn goes to Chris Felderman. Hauser goes to Bill Floyd. Konechki goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Frank Chance goes to Tori. There's old Frank. He's a raw one, another cubby. Nice card for you, Tori. All right, so then we've got a couple more T205s. So Latham goes to Nathan Shelton. Merkel goes to Angelo. Then we've got E121, which is the 120 subject series of Dave Bancroft. That goes to Jonathan Morrissey. So these are a little bit bigger than your tobacco cards or a lot of your E cards from the teens. It's a little larger, so just for comparison's sake, kind of see the size there. But some really cool cards, black and white. But Bancroft is it's a nice one. And here's the back, so 120 subjects for your American Caramel Company. It's a nice hit, Jonathan. We got several Gaudy cards, and we'll look at, let's see, I pulled out a few of these. So you got, again, condition is all over the place, so make sure you check that out on the list when I post it. So let's see, we got Jimmy Dykes goes to John Dobe. Lafayette Thompson goes to Mike Glasser. George Blayholder goes to James Hopp. Clancy goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Benton goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Cohen goes to Jamin Castleman. So there's our free spot. Or maybe that's not our free spot. Maybe that's Jamin's other spot. But that's, then we got Grantham goes to Jason Shepard. Got O'Rourke goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Crowder goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Heathcote goes to Joseph Cerullo. We've got Elliott goes to Robert Morris. Rem goes to Brooks Raleigh. Lucas goes to John Dobe. Hadley goes to John St. Martin. I'll get you in a second on that one, Mike. Binge goes to Gary White. Richards goes to Terry Hamilton Jr. Here's the Richards. It is one of the nicer raw Goudies in the break, so very good condition. I like the image too. So putting on the gear, like an old-fashioned chest protector. Catcher's mask and mitt on the ground there. So, love the Goudies. And Glenn Wright goes to Jamin Castleman, so there's Jamin's free spot. Luke Sewell goes to John Dobe. Joe Sewell goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Joe's one of the graded Goudies. PSA 3. Very serious in the portrait there. All right, we had a couple of Jack Russells in here. So the first one goes to Mike Glasser. Second goes to Jason Shepard. Then we've got Fred Leach goes to Michael Swafford. Andy High goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Bob Smith goes to Chris Felderman. Tom Bridges goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Jackson Stevenson goes to Joseph Cerullo. Sir goes to Dustin Norton. We got a couple of Virgil Davises as well. One goes to Joseph Cerullo. One goes to Randy Jones. We got Bill Jurgis goes to Jonathan Morrissey. Pete goes to Paul Ron. And then Babe Ruth goes to Pete Stanley. There's the Babe. Of course, low grade example, but man, these are getting tougher and tougher to find in any grade as they are just getting tucked away in collections. This one was peeled off of an album, as you can see. Not much of the back left, but still a cool card to add to your collection there, Pete. Got a couple of Willie Cams. One goes to John Dobe, the other goes to Nathan Shelton. We've got these are well, one of those is graded here. Let me see which one was graded. I got that one here. Yeah, so the second cam there was graded. It goes to Nathan Shelton. Got Larry French. Goes to Bill Floyd. Got Oral Hildebrand. Goes to Nicholas Frank. And Oscar Melio goes to James Hopp. We got a few play ball cards to wrap out the break. Merrill May goes to Randy Jones. Lou Chioza goes to Matt Pottle. Lavaghetto goes to Dustin Norton. Salters goes to Joseph Cerullo. Berger goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Kramer goes to Paul Ron. Then 41 play ball. Derringer goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Gowdy goes to Alex Luther. Lemuel Young goes to Josh Bailey. And Roy Bell goes to Jason Shepard. So there you have it, folks. That will do it for our pre-war mixer break. We'll get these results sorted and posted, as well as a recording here for you to reference later. So then I'll answer Mike's question here. Yeah, so the personal breaks, if you're on the site, if you can't read that, yeah, Mike asked if what are the personal breaks I'm doing on the site. So I'm actually going to expand this on. So if you go to rip and ship breaks, so just some right now what I've got's up modern just to kind of test it out with what it'd be like. Hey, you want a whole box of cards, you want a whole pack of cards to yourself. Let's you can buy that and I'll rip it live, open it up live on a broadcast, and gonna try that out with some 80s and 90s stuff as well, and maybe a handful of 70s from now and then. Um, just trying out something new, and so that's what the personal breaks are, or sometimes call them rip and ship, depending on which breaker you're watching. They call them different things, so kind of toyed with both of them because I don't necessarily love either phrasing, but yeah, so that's what those are. Um, so thanks for asking, Mike. But yeah, you might see me go live on a broadcast a couple times during the week that wasn't really announced if you're subscribing to the feed or on Facebook or something. And that's where somebody's bought some of these boxes and wants me to rip them on a broadcast. A little fun to watch, and then I sleeve the hits myself, so they make sure they stay in good condition. And everything, all cards will ship to you on those. But the next break coming up is 62 Topps, so make sure you look for that coming out. Will go on sale probably on Thursday. So I'll spend the next few days sorting and shipping these. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for buying in. Hope you all are enjoying kind of the downtime in the sports world. Spend some time with family. Um, Maybe watch a little bit of the All-Star game tonight if you're so inclined to watch basketball. Gear up for a nice season of baseball. Spring training's gonna be on us quick. So thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for buying in. This is Burl signing off.